What does the 123rd season say about the script of the Champions League? It says a lot after 122 prior years. It can be all explained through gematria. Forza Ronaldo, fino alla fine, until the end, has gematria of 123. Ronaldo gets it done in his third season for Juventus for the Juventus' third Champions League title. After 122 years, this is when Juventus win the Champions League. Forza Juventus FC, fino alla fine, has got gematria of 311 in 122. Ronaldo's 311 La Liga goals can be said a lot about what is about to happen. The Champions League final is held at Istanbul, Turkey. Long and behold, look at the gematria. Forza Juventus, Istanbul, Turkey both have the same simple and Pythagorean gematrias of 198 and 54. Defender Giorgio Chiellini has got gematria 54. Capitano, the fourth Gianluigi Buffon came back. Juventus is 2-7 in the final right now. Ramsey has gematria 27. Chiesa has gematria 27. The final is going to be held at Turkey, where the prized acquisitions during the time of Ronaldo was Dutch defender Mathis de Ligt, who came over from Ajax. Juventus lost to de Ligt in Ajax before Allegri left. Juventus last won the Champions League over Ajax. Turkey has gematria of 128. Mathis has gematria of 128. Buffon has got the gematria of Turkey and Pythagorean gematria. The chosen one of Juventus to win a long-awaited Champions League title after winning the World Cup. Fullback Danilo has got gematria of 28. Buffon may not be starting, but it is Wojciech Szczesny that is starting behind the net for Juventus. A former Arsenal keeper will help Juventus in the 25-year drought with manager Andrea Pirlo. Andrea and Arsenal have gematria of 25. The GOAT, Ronaldo, would be managed by Andrea Pirlo. Ronaldo's sixth Champions League title would be the Michael Jordan of the Champions League. The knockouts began at his native Portugal on Michael Jordan's birthday. Jordan has gematria of 62 and 26. Istanbul has gematria of 26. Poland is where Wojciech Szczesny is from. This is very significant for the script of the Champions League. Midfielder Rodrigo Bentancur is going to win at Istanbul. Bentancur have gematria of 98. In Italian gematria, it's Turkey that has the gematria of 80. Champions, Campione has gematria of 80. The Champions is going to happen because Italy was the epicenter of the coronavirus. Notice how virus got gematria of 89 and 26 with Istanbul. Notice the Turkish defender, Mary Demiral, number 28. Demiral has got gematria of 62. The same gematria as Istanbul, Turkey, if I type it out in the Gematrinator. The Champions League began at Portugal against a Portuguese club. Federico Chiesa scored at Portugal. Paulo Dybala is soon to make his dramatic return. A down year. Is Dybala going to be sold this year? Szczesny begins the Champions League at Portugal, and so does the young American Weston McKennie. And this points us to Paulo Dybala. He has 98 goals in his Juventus career right now, the same gematria as Istanbul. His 100th goal could potentially happen against Porto once he makes his return. Portugal is gematria of 110. If Dybala is at 99 or 98 before the second leg, he's going to play and he's going to score. 24 years without winning the Champions League. Let me break down 25 in the reverse, a number down. Weston, 24, last win the Champions League in 1996 for Juventus. Alvaro, Juventus have gematria of 24. It was 65 prior Champions Leagues. Federico Bernardeschi, Federico Chiesa. Federico, 65. Rabiot, 65. Paulo, 65. This Champions League is going to be for the Italian peoples for being the epicenter of the coronavirus. Italian as to match of 66 and 30. Corona 66 and 30. Last Italian winner of the Champions League, Inter 66 and 30. As it ties into the coronavirus, Bentancur, De Ligt have Jamacha of 30. Michael Jordan for Ronaldo this year winning the Champions League. Adrian has got the same Jamacha. He's number 25. Kulusevski has the Jamacha of Juventus FC. The 22nd knockout win since 1996 is going to happen for the former Parma keeper, Gianluigi Buffon. Kulusevski came over from Parma. He scored in the 22nd minute against Parma this year. Milan, where Buffon lost his first final, has Jamacha 49 and 22. You take a look at the Jamacha of Istanbul, Turkey. Istanbul, Turkey has Jamacha 61. Bernardeschi has Jamacha 61. It can happen against Liverpool FC. We see that an Italian team, AC Milan, faced off against Liverpool FC. Not only that, but 61 ties into the defending champions too. Bayern Munich has got Jamacha 61. So this ties into the defending champion of the competition. Juventus last won the Champions League in the 41st Champions League. Juan Cuadrado, Alexandro have Jamacha 41. The Virus has got Jamacha 41. Multiple tributes to see happening right here. This same exact video is going to be made for Paris Saint-Germain. It's going to be made for, Lionel Messi and Manchester City in the next couple of years. The winner of the Champions League. The script is in plain sight. The site of the Champions League has everything to do with the slogan of Juventus. The 122 prior seasons have everything to do with fino alla fine until the end, because it's super significant in its prime meaning. Until the end, down 2-1 against Portugal, down 2-0 against, what was it, Atletico Madrid? Same story again. Until the end, 132. Juventus is 132. Fino alla fine's got Jamacha 59. It's Andrea Pirlo that's got Jamacha 59. That's going to lead those comebacks. Sit back, because it's going to be a nice, tight, bumpy ride. It won't be like Bayern Munich from last year. This is going to be a dramatic Champions League winning title for Ronaldo to tie Michael Jordan.